This is Diana Lawrence, and I'm running against Steve Womack in 2026. And I really did have a 6-page speech here, but suffice it to say that I grew up in a labor union family. My dad started out I come from Appleton, Wisconsin, and the paper mills were everywhere there in the 50s and 60s and 40s. And, my dad started working as a young man in the paper mill. He decided to enlist at the very tail end of World War II, and then he had his run in Korea. And he came back years later, and he still had his job at the paper factory because that was a strong union. Woo! I mean, that was like 3 or 4 years that he was gone. He came back to the same pay, the same job he had. So labor has been in my family for a long time. And I actually benefited from labor as well when I was working at an insurance company in Madison, Wisconsin. It was part of the professional office workers or something, international. It was a long time ago. But so I benefited with my dad and with me, and I know how important this is to get more and more people involved in supporting unions. There was a really long time after Ronald Reagan where unions just were, I'm going to say bad word, crapped on. You know, people didn't like unions. They were afraid of them. And now I think they're coming back, and for good reason. We really need them. And so one of the things that I want to do, there was a bill, I got to get the right name. There was a bill in Congress in 2023 that failed. The bill was called the Protecting the Right to Organize Act, and it didn't pass in 2023 because business thought it would hurt workers. I think they thought it would hurt them more than it would hurt their workers. Right. So one of the things I want to do when I win, because I will win, is to work on that act one more time and see if we can get it passed.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you. And just a little politician thing. My website is dianalawrencecongress.com, and I would appreciate it if you would go out and take a look at that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And happy Liberty Day.
Yeah.
Thank you.